Who's setting that role? This liar in front of you, Sheikh Uthman.
But he's asking for a debate.
So tell him, come ask her a debate. Ask her a question. What's a debate? But if he just wants views, we're not going to give it to him.
What's a debate?
We don't know what a debate is now, y'all.
What's a debate?
What is a debate? Define
What
debate.
is that? What is that?
Debate.
Is it like the things you eat off the trees in
It
the
sounds
Middle East?
like a type of plate that you don't eat off of. It's a special decorative plate.
Yeah, and you know who makes those are the master debaters. They craft those and they get those all put together.
Exactly.
What he said that morning in a video. That very morning. What is he doing?
And Saturday night here in Vegas, same masjid that you pulled up at when there was nobody there, Masjid Noor, pull up tonight at Isha, 7 o'clock. I'm going to give a talk. You're welcome to come in. You want to debate? Come.
Debate. Hey, that's weird. How do you go in the course of one day from knowing what a debate is, knowing the meaning of a term, to forgetting it? I mean, guys, this is serious. We may need to get Sheikh Uthman some medical help because he obviously had some sort of accident and a head injury because he forgot the meaning of basic words. And that happened. I got this concussion once, and I'd driven to the same church like 2 years in a row, and I got a concussion. And then I go to drive to church that weekend. I'm like, I don't remember how to get to church. I don't remember how to get to church. It can do that. So obviously this man had a serious head injury. He forgot the meaning of basic words, man.
Or it was abrogated.
Oh, yeah. The word was abrogated from his memory. Allah Allah abrogated it.
Allah caused him to forget and replaced it with something similar or better. Okay.
Which was a Q&A where you walk in by yourself without a camera and you ask your question, singular.
Yes.
And then was clearly much better than the debate.
I'm sorry, Master, but I must go all out. Just this once. I don't like you, Muhammad. Dawa boys, you've left me no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that should go the line. But you claim the same book, prophesize your sign, twisting every scripture, faking all the quotes, hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Perfect preservation, yeah, that myth got wrecked. Worldly Quran don't even match the text. Used to flex science, now you backing away. Cause camel embryo facts don't hit the same today. Got the Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. Every answer you give makes the problem snap back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Bibles are Allah's words, they can't be revised. If Allah's words can't change, then your claims are fraud. You just argued yourself against the word of your God. Injil's secret book, that's your mystery prize. But the Quran said Christians should judge by it. Lies, then your crew pulled muted like it's just a game. Ruined the life and trashed a man's name. All that dawah talk, but when truth appears, you vanish from the chat like it hurt your ears. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. We follow Jesus better, sure in your dream. While cutting out his claims like you're cropping a meme. Crown off his head, toss his cross in the bin. His smile for the camera like you're still his kin. Jesus was a Muslim, cute little twist. Redefine the word so the facts don't exist. If labels could change what the records prove. If Pharaoh was a Yahweh fan, then Judah stayed true. Muhammad in the Song of Solomon, boy, you made your prophet a fruit. Snuggled up with Solomon and came the man of Ozu. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Dawah cries when the facts arise. You preach perfect text, but the proof ain't there. Half's wash, even your readers don't care. Call the Bible corrupt, but still quote it loud. Trying to find Muhammad just to please your crowd. Song of Solomon, yeah, that's a flesh effect. You just wrote your prophet in the Solomon's bed. Then the man of Al-Zu came riding through all night long, and you say that's true. Jesus was a Muslim, the word plays dead. By that logic, Pharaoh bowed his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise. that every dawah claim is built on lies.
Chef Logic is here, ladies and gentlemen. After a amazing weekend of why are you not sweating, trying to catch your breath? You've been chasing Sheikh Ibn Fitbit.
Dawah hunter. We had the crocodile hunter years ago. Now we got the Dawah hunter.
Yeah, I'll tell you how, man, because I'm in shape. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, so I'm in shape for this type of chase. You know what I'm saying? So wasn't nothing new.
Avery, you need to get a custom car or van or something like that has Dawah hunters written down the side. And
whenever I go out.
Yep.
Yeah.
This chicken is fast. This is the fastest chicken I've ever seen. You just say the word debate. He's out of the city. He's running like crazy. And all you see left behind is a trail of ketchup packets. I don't
Oh, hey, I got his little theme song. I got his Sheikh Ibn Chicken's little theme song. Goes like this. When it looks like you're in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, he will hurry up and rescue you. Just call Ibn Chicken.
That's perfect.
No, that was a cartoon when I was that was actually before my time, but I saw it on reruns. It's called Super Chicken.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Sheikh Uthman decided, I don't know why, during this epic nonsense shenanigans stream of him challenging us to debates, us accepting the debates, then him running and saying, yeah. Then he goes to Vegas, where Avery is located in the vicinity.
Stupid.
Like what did you think was gonna happen? Like,
what did you think, man? You thought that I was just gonna twiddle my toes? You thought I wasn't gonna find out what you doing out here? You come to my city and act as if you just gonna just freely give dawah and teach your little sermons with no pressure being applied? Absolutely not.
It was funny when I saw that, when I saw his little notification pop up and Sheikh Uthman's going to be in Vegas and you can all come out. And I was like, does he have some brilliant plan here or something? Like what? Like what could he possibly? God Logic's been hunting him down, and all of a sudden you're like going to his home. Like what? You just making it easy all of a sudden? I was like, he's got to have some plan, man. There's got to be some plan there. No,
yeah. No plan at all.
We said it Saturday night when we were live with AP. We're like, well, maybe the plan is going to be he's going to have himself surrounded by his Dawah bros and they're just going to shout Avery down. But then it was even worse because you showed up to the mosque ready to debate. They wouldn't let you in 2 nights in a row. The first night, the guy even told you he's not here. He lied to you straight up. You're like, hey, he's not here. Yes, he is. He's definitely in there.
He said he's here, but he's not here. His words exactly. He's here, but he's not here. So this is the type of energy we were getting. I mean,
Vegas, and Dog Logic keeps showing up to places acting as if he wants to debate, but you know how he's lying is the fact that I prayed Jummah in Masjid Noor. Right after the Salah was finished, 4 Christian apologists, preachers came up, pulled up on us. We debated them for an hour. No Dog Logic in sight. 2.5 hours afterwards, when we're already out trying to have tea and hang out, he shows up, acts like he wants to debate. At night,
that's a lie. That's a flat out lie. I don't know how to say this other than it's not like he's misunderstanding something. It seems like he's just lying.
Oh, he's totally lying. 100%. Yeah, his strategy is keep ducking God Logic. Call him out, then when God Logic shows up, duck him, then come out afterwards 2 hours later and say, yes, where he's running. Oh, well, here I am, I'm ready, until Avery gets sick of it and then doesn't stop chasing him, and then he'll look what I've invited him all these months to debate me and he just never shows up. And guys, IP, you've done tons of debates. I've done tons of debates. God Logic, you've done tons of debates. You're still young, but you've done tons of debates already. If someone actually wants to debate, is it this hard? Do you have to run place to place?
No. You don't got to drive hundreds of miles to chase someone down in between going to Vegas to Cali to back to Vegas. No, you don't got to do all this, man.
Hey, look, if you need a Dawah hunter's mobile, and it needs all this super sophisticated tech equipment, and you need guys in there who are constantly tracking Sheikh Uthman and stuff like this, so you can, you guys can drive around. Okay, we got a location for him. Let's go. And never catch him.
I just it's not like other Muslims. We're not I'm debating Hassan Shibli this weekend. David, you're debating Jake the Muslim metaphysician. Tuesday next week, I'm debating the Orthodox Muslim
Yes.
on if Muhammad's in the Bible.
And we're debating at the conference. I invited Sheikh Uthman to when he said he wanted to debate. I said, we'll come to DebateCon. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
For me, man, it was, man, forget all this live streaming, so calling out, you're not going to show up. Forget all that. I know where you're at, man. I know where your Dawa booth is. You said you would be in town on the 17th. Okay, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in town myself. Let him know. That was over a week in advance. So, and it got to him. He knew, and he knew not to show up at his own Dawa booth. So he's in San Diego, y'all, and doesn't show up. Very smart.
I got a lecture going on inside the masjid. We're having food. We're hanging out. This guy's standing outside talking about he wants to debate. When we come outside, he's already gone.
What?
You're in Las Vegas. Go worry about your Christian brethren ruining their lives in casinos and alcoholism. You're not worried about them. You're not worried about preaching to people. You're just an Islamophobe. I'll tell you what. We gave you opportunities repeatedly to debate on lives. You ghosted. You didn't show up. I'm going to give you another opportunity tonight to show the coward that you are, the talk that you talk, but you don't walk that you walk. Tonight, Saturday night, here in Vegas, same masjid that you pulled up at when there was nobody there, Masjid Noor, pull up. Tonight at Isha, 7 o'clock, I'm going to give a talk. You're welcome to come in. You want to debate? Come. Let's see it. Tonight.
So just before you start, IP, was it clear what the challenge was?
It was very clear. It was very clear.
Not a Q&A session, right?
No.
Debate. I heard the word debate. I didn't hear anything about you can ask me a question.
Okay.
Debate.
I just want to make sure we do.
So again, the prior night though, when you pulled up, that's not what happened. It's not like you just left. You were told to leave. You couldn't come on the property. Like I couldn't believe it when I saw that. Like let's just prior night. Here's what's going on. Here's this guy.
I want to talk to Sheikh Uthman, brother. We just want to talk to Sheikh Uthman.
He doesn't want to talk.
Yes, he does, because he called us out.
No.
Oh yeah, he is here. He is here.
He's here.
Exactly.
I'm not here. Cool, go back.
Say that again.
Listen, bro. Go back.
I'm gonna wait outside for
When
him.
he comes, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait outside for him.
Cool.
So I'm off your property. Yeah, we're not on the property. We good. Yeah, we'll wait for him.
You gotta know
Yeah.
just clowns,
You see how the Muslims are? You see the clowns?
But look at this. You waited out here for him. The moment you leave, what does Uthman do? Oh no, I'm ready to go. It's like he's inside going, is he gone yet? No, he's not. Okay. Is he gone yet? Yeah, he's gone now. All right, let's go out and look for him now. Hey, why is it Avery here? I don't see it. It's the same thing that when like Muhammad Hijab was like challenging what was it? Sam Shamoun. He waited on a day that like Sam Shamoun actually had to fly somewhere. Then he's like, let me challenge him this day, this one day. Same kind of nonsense, man.
Yeah. So notice, like you said, we were basically kicked off the property. Now we didn't film the in the beginning, but they were putting cars in front of the entry of the mosque so that to make sure that we didn't come in and come into the mosque and stuff like that. So they put 2 cars. They put a big old SUV and then another white car in front of the entry to stop people from coming in. They would check, you're okay, come on in. And so yeah, it was
give them time. Give them time, Avery. They're gonna have every mosque that Sheikh Uthman speaks at. They're gonna dig a moat. They're gonna dig a moat. They're gonna fill it up with water and alligators, and that's what they're gonna do. They gotta protect their boy.
We were out there for like 3 hours. Okay, we were out there for like 3 hours waiting. So
I kept checking the live, and you're still sitting in your car, and I'm like, man, I wonder what's gonna happen. Is Avery even gonna get out of the car? Because they're eventually gonna just tow your car away, is what I thought.
Right. So we was waiting. We waited till we saw that the event was over. That's when we walked up, and yeah, that's what happened. Awesome stuff.
Yo, man, you got to get life to record you doing the Warriors come out to play with bottles clinking on your fingers and going, Sheikh Uthman, come out to play. Right out in front of the mosque in the car.
Oh man, we should have did that.
So then, obviously, when he challenged you Saturday to come debate after he was speaking, you rolled up and he just came out and you started the debate. And then I'm just guessing you ran. You just took off because his dawah was too powerful.
Yes, he knew exactly what I was gonna do. I tried to use the Islamic dilemma, and somehow he had an answer to it.
No.
Yeah, he had an answer to the Islamic dilemma. I was embarrassed.
He went Surah 2 verse 79. Ha ha!
We had never heard of that before.
I couldn't refute it. So I had to make up an excuse and corrupt my live stream.
That sounds about right. Well, here's what actually happened, ladies and gentlemen, when Avery pulled up.
How you doing?
I'm sorry.
Shake the.
What's
Hey, yo, you know what I love when what was awesome was on the previous night when you had the guy trying to thug out on you, but you're talking to those other guys and you go, I'm God Logic, by the way, and they go, we know.
Yeah. No, it's funny because right after that it was like, it's nice to meet you. We see your stuff. So, it was cool. They were cool. They were cool dudes, man. They were cool dudes.
Yeah. And you have to wonder because you got the thug guy and stuff like that.
Yeah. Shake the told us to come. No, definitely okay. It's not right now. Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah. We'll wait. Yeah, we'll wait for him. Is he? No, yeah, it's cool. Is there a time limit?
I don't want to video. I don't want to get a video.
I'm sorry.
You guys gonna get audio question answer, but no video. We have kids here.
Wait, say that. I'm sorry.
Basically, you didn't understand.
I was way over there. I didn't hear you.
Okay, I don't want the cameras rolling. We have kids. We have women. You're gonna respect you. You're gonna get your answer.
So he told me he said it's a debate.
He's coming. Yes. Don't take video. I don't give you a right to take video.
No. So he told.
What's the point then? What's the point?
I can tell you. The point is to make sure that none of his audience and all these people that's watching his live stream see what happens. We control the footage and the narrative. And it's not a debate. He only gets one question. He asks his question and we record us answering his question. And then that's it. God Logic debunked. And we have the video. That's the point, IP.
The other thing, though, is while all this is going on, like later in the evening, what do we see? We see Sheikh Uthman is in there, and he's got kids.
No, he doesn't.
Like this is still up on his channel, guys. Let me find it specifically because you could clearly see the kids in here. Here, right here. Look at this.
Oh, on camera?
On camera.
I thought
Not even
kids
blurred?
on camera. Thought they don't want kids on camera, man.
What? No, that can't be. That's in the mosque. It goes against the rules.
Apparently goes against the rules for Christians, rules for thee, but not for me kind of mentality. I was like, what sort of nonsense? We can't have cameras coming here. We have kids in here and women, and they might be on camera. Meanwhile, there's literally kids on the camera that very night.
I see. Yeah. Well, cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it, huh?
And notice they could have made that if they actually wanted a debate, very, very simple, even with not wanting kids to be filmed, because I've had debates like this before. It was, hey, just don't record any women or kids and so on. I've had that happen before, and it's easy to respect that. And how would this have worked? Okay, here's a chair for Sheikh Uthman. Here's a chair for you, Avery. You guys are going to sit down and just make sure your camera is pointing at you guys and not at what's going on behind you. Would you have respected that, Avery?
Absolutely. He could have put us on one side of the mosque or give us a little corner or whatever. Let us go over there. Our cameras are facing us only, and the rest, everybody else can watch. Or we could have done it outside the masjid and away from where everybody else is, and only people, and we have our little side, no one behind us. Everybody gets behind the camera so that the only people that's on camera is me and Uthman. Either way would have worked for me. Either way.
Didn't happen, though. Didn't happen. Let's get to some super chats here. This is Uthman inside while you're outside waiting for you to come in. Now, this guy just come out and talk to you. Here's what happens.
We're waiting for him. All right, go ahead. You got our brother's good. You got a question? Picture? Yeah. Let's take it.
Oh, he's got time for pictures, but no time for debates.
He's got all the time for pictures, guys. He's taking pictures left and right. Can't come out and debate, though, man.
Oh, man. How awesome would it have been? Someone should have said, yeah, I want a picture with the world's biggest chicken.
Still waiting.
Now, look. Hold up. Notice the mic goes off. Notice he slides the mic off. Why does he want to take the mic off? It's interesting. He forgot he has another mic on, though. So
No, he can come in. He cannot come on this group. So just him. Just him.
So just you, Avery. You got to walk in without your group, by yourself.
Alone. Nice.
No camera. That's
No cameras.
And
No
that's his
camera.
rule. That's his rule. No camera. They're acting like it's a mosque rule. No camera. He's saying no
That-
camera.
That's what they told you outside. It's the rule of the masjid. No cameras because women and children.
Avery, I mean, this is awesome. Like think about the position that you're putting him in, right? So he came up with this brilliant plan, guys. If you didn't pay attention to Mike's video that he put out, where he went kind of through the history of the past couple months on this, it's Sam Shamoun went on the PBD podcast, and then Eddie Dean thought he was going to be slick with Sheikh Uthman and said, "Hey, why don't you get Sheikh Uthman on your show for a discussion?" Knowing that PBD, he doesn't know a lot about Islam, so Sheikh Uthman would be able to tell all his lies and so on. But so it's Eddie Dean. So it's supposedly going to be Eddie Dean and Sheikh Uthman coming on there to talk to a guy who doesn't know a lot about Islam. It's their dream situation. Huge platform, millions of views, talking to a person who doesn't know a lot and who doesn't know enough to respond to the lies that they're telling. So anyway, PBD said, instead, how about we have, since it's two of you, then it'll be Sam Shamoun and Avery and stuff. And why don't we do that? Sam said, there's no way they're going to do that. Said, yeah, we're totally open to it, but there's no way Sheikh Uthman's going to do it. He's going to back down like a little coward. And what did Sheikh Uthman do? He backed out. Now, here's the thing. He's under, he doesn't have to debate. You're under no obligation to debate. If you don't want to debate, you don't have to debate. And so they backed down, but what did he do? He had to justify it to his followers. We're like, what? You had an opportunity to debate on PBD? That would have been millions of views. Why don't you want to do that? It's, oh, they made a rule. They said we can't attack Christianity, but they can only attack Islam. Oh, my goodness. This goes back to PBD. PBD gets the video. What does PBD do? He goes right to Eddie Dean, who was the one who was coordinating the thing. Muslim from the Dean show, who's buddies with Sheikh Uthman, and says, did I say that? Eddie Dean says, no, you didn't say that. And he goes, don't ever try to bring that guy on my show again. He's a liar. I don't play these games. And that's kind of like everyone just kind of doing this back and forth with Sheikh Uthman. We're kind of playing games here, right? We know it's a game. We know, and we're just happy to play along with the game. PBD, he's way too busy for that stuff. He has other stuff to do other than interact with the Dawa guys. We spend a lot of our time interacting with Dawa guys. So we're willing to play along for a little while. Him, it's no. I invite you. Can you imagine? I invite you on my show for a 2-on-2 discussion. You turn me down, you run, and then you lie and say it's because we tried to make these unfair rules. So you lied about me, like we're scared. No, I'm not playing those games anymore. Anyway, this of course circulates that Sheikh Uthman is actually a total coward and that he's a liar, and he got exposed. So guys, he had to come up with some sort of plan to save face for his followers. He came up with this brilliant idea. I'll challenge them all to debate on Christmas Eve.
That was the stupidest thing
and
ever.
then when they refuse, I'll say, they're all running from me. They're all running from me. And then I'll switch it to the...
Even Muslims were calling him out for that. Even Muslims were saying Christmas Eve? What are you talking about?
Yeah, and then oh, okay, I'll switch it to the 30th. I'll switch it to the 30th. And then and everyone agrees. And then he changes it to, no, just a live call-in queue. Notice he did the exact same thing, but it was online, right? It's, I challenge you to debate. Okay, we accept your challenge to debate. Okay, what I mean really is you could call in and ask me a question on my live stream. That's what I mean. You can call in, and I got the mute button, but you can call in, right? Now he actually did it at the mosque. Hey, I challenge you to debate. Avery says, okay, I accept your challenge to debate. Okay, what I mean is you can come and ask me a question.
That's what happened.
Yeah, so I mean, so anyway, it's just hilarious that this was his plan for saving face. He just made it way worse. He made the situation way worse, and now he is in this terrible situation where his two options are spend the rest of his life running from Avery while pretending to be willing to debate, but somehow it just never works out when Avery's standing right outside your mosque. It just never works out. We can't figure out how to make it happen. Who out of anyone ever, who says only one side is allowed to record a debate? Like who comes up with that stupid, idiotic rule? A coward comes up with that, who doesn't want you to have footage of how he got embarrassed, right? So anyway, he can spend the rest of his life running from Avery while pretending that everyone's running from him. He's going to lose more and more people. Or two, he can actually debate him and then get cooked. And so he's in a no-win situation. It's lose-lose.
He's in an Uthman dilemma.
Avery put him in a lose-lose situation.
I said this they're like chihuahuas. You ever see a chihuahua? Like if you go over to your friend's house and he's got a chihuahua, it barks at you from the other side of the yard. It's like, yeah, to come in here. Then you go in the yard. It runs to the other side when it gets safe. Starts barking at you again. Yeah, you better not come over here. Yeah, you better not come over here. You go over there. It runs to the other side of the yard. Starts doing it. That's Sheikh Uthman. Okay, he's like, you're running from me. You're running from me. Why are you chasing me? Stop! Don't chase me. Oh, you're over there. Okay, why are you running? Where are you going?
Literally. Wow. Sheikh Uthman, man.
Sheikh Uthman.
So this is the guy who's running back and forth.
Yeah.
But notice what he says to you guys. I couldn't believe this.
Why is this guy wearing a hijab?
He didn't join.
What's that?
Why is this guy wearing a hijab though?
Tell him to come debate him.
He didn't join the stream. Why you didn't join the stream?
Well, it's not about
we were waiting for 3 hours.
That's not the question, brother.
We were waiting for 3 hours.
Why did he tell me to come to the mosque at 7 p.m. and then to not to? He did. Brother, hold on. Anybody got their phones? Let me. Can I use your phone, bro? Let me use your phone. Use your phone.
I told you come back at 7 p.m.
You got YouTube?
Myself. Hey, I'm talking to you, right? You want to talk to me?
No, not you. It was Uthman. Watch this, brother. Yes, sir. Oh, you already got it. Whose phone is this? Already got it. Look.
Are you gonna come inside? We have rules. You're gonna have to follow.
I'll skip it to the relevant part.
And implement your rules. Or you're gonna be kicked out.
He gave you opportunity. No, watch this. Watch this. No, he's lying.
I was there.
Oh, yeah, you were there, so you know he's lying. Walk the walk.
Tonight.
Here in Vegas, same masjid that you pulled up at when there was nobody. Tonight,
what's this dude smiling at, man?
That's what he told me.
He said it.
Look. Hold on. Let's make sure we get his words.
Tonight at Isha, 7 o'clock.
Okay. Wait.
You're welcome to come in. You want to debate?
Debate.
I'll talk to him.
Look at that.
So wait. I'll wait a few more minutes because the brother's gonna talk.
Look. But prior to you showing him that video, you were the one who was running, even though you were there, ready to debate, and Sheikh Uthman wasn't coming out. He was like, well, you didn't come to the stream. We waited 3 hours and you didn't show up. And he didn't say for you to come here at 7 to debate you. You have to show him the video of Sheikh Uthman claiming it. And this guy, I mean, seems very nice, but completely clueless. Comes across as just very out of the loop on what was actually going on. This is what we're dealing with, guys, when we debate Muslims. This is how much their sheikhs and their imams brainwash them. They'll tell them flat out lies. Then they will tell the lies to our faces. And we are looking at them like, oh my gosh, you are so lost. I can't believe it. That is a perfect example of what happens all the times when we deal with these poor souls that have been brainwashed by the sheikhs and the imams. They've been lied to so much.
When he asked why he didn't show up to the live stream, is he talking about the live stream on the 30th?
On the 17th.
Okay. So hang on.
But both of them, they're really talking about both of those streams. Yeah.
Yeah. So on the live stream on the 30th, is that the one where he challenged you and Nick to come debate him in person, and you agreed, and then they withdrew it and said no?
Yep.
Huh. So yeah, we see what's going on here, guys. He wants to keep tossing out challenges until it's just complete. It's all completely ridiculous situations, and then you're just like, I'm done with this, and then he can say you're running. But he didn't count on Avery like actually hunting him down. What's interesting is with the only interaction he's apparently willing to have at any point now is just a Q&A on his platform where he's the only guy with the footage, right? It has to be on either on his live stream or in the mosque where he's the only one recording it. And all you're allowed to do is ask him some questions. Why that's interesting is this was years ago. He was asked why he doesn't debate Christian Prince. He can just call in and debate Christian Prince anytime. He said, I'm not calling in to someone else's show where he controls the mute button. That is not a fair set. That is not a fair neutral situation. I would never accept that. But that's what he's demanding as the only way to interact with him. So it's according to his own, he's breaking his own rules. He said, oh, the reason I can't go on his show because he would have the mute button and I would be on his platform and he'd be the one who's controlling everything. I can't allow that. But that's the only way I would allow anyone to interact with me. What a total coward. And you could like see it on their faces. Like, I mean, how can you be the one? Because if they're coming out, no, he doesn't. He obviously just told them right before that, what, debate? Come on, man. Well, what? No, we're not debating this guy. He can just come in and ask a question. He's like, no, he didn't say that. What are you talking about? I got the video right here, man.
You saw his face, right? When he started smiling?
Saw his face,
He had nothing to say. He's like, dang.
And can you imagine that dude? Can you imagine that dude? He's sitting there. So he just heard Sheikh Uthman saying, what? No, he could come to ask a question, but no, we're not going to debate. And then then this dude goes out. His little errand boy runs out there. No, he's not going to debate you. There's no debate. What are you talking about? He challenged me to debate. You see it in his face. And then what happens afterwards? Then, okay, I need to go and tell Sheikh Uthman, he did it. He did challenge him to a debate. I saw it. Yeah. He challenged him to debate. Then he goes in there. What debate? What? No. Like, how do the wheels not start turning? I'm dealing with a compulsive liar and a coward here.
Yeah.
He's just pretending to be ready to debate, and he is a total, utter coward. How?
I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, well, you're going to get to see him, but he's going to like shout you down. Like you're going to be like in a crowd of people talking. But no, you didn't even get that. He wouldn't even come out and face you. He wouldn't even look you in the eye. He sent his errand boys out to do that, which shows you how much of a coward he is. It's insane. But
even that though, even that would have been better. Like having his crowd and him yelling over me, that would have been better than not coming at all. Like just staying in the Hamas. That would have been better.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, you liar. Sheikh Uthman is controlling everything. Everything. No camera. No, none of the friends could come in. Avery by himself.
Just Q&A.
Just Q&A.
Just a question.
Liar.
Like blatant liar. Blatant. And he knows it too. Man,
they do it without shame, man. No shame. Straight face. No shame in front of thousands of people. That's why we got to keep exposing this, y'all.
Well, Avery, it's clear. I mean, the Quran says you are the worst of creatures, and he is part of the best of people that Allah has raised up. So who cares if he lies to you? I mean, like, who cares?
And also notice it's the best of peoples are the biggest liars we've ever seen in our entire lives. Isn't that interesting? Like the best of people. And then you had Malik exposing all the Dawah guys. And what are the Dawah guys? He said all the Dawah guys are like this. And what are they doing? They go on their Dawah trips. They get their Dawah trips funded. They go on the Dawah trip. They go to a park and hand out Qurans for the video.
He says the one positive in all this is that no Muslim will feel anything but disgust and revulsion for this new breed of aggressive, bad faith Christians. Aggressive, man. Sheikh Uthman's the one who told him to come. You do what he requests, and now you're aggressive. I don't know.
Now I'm aggressive.
Yeah, if a Muslim says, "Hey, come and debate me," and you say, "Okay," and he says, "Come debate me at the mosque," and you say, "Okay," and you show up at the mosque. Oh my goodness, you're being so aggressive. No one's gonna like this. Everyone's gonna be very sad. That's why you have 8,000 people watching live, because everyone's so sad and thinks you're such a mean bully for showing up to the place where he challenged you to debate. Knowledge North. You wonder, Knowledge North is one of the guys who's like nicer and can never figure out why he's never popular in Islam. And it's like, doesn't that tell you you've got a problem? When like the most repulsive guys are the one who become the champions of dawah and so on. They're the ones who get the millions of followers. And you don't? Doesn't that tell you there's something massively dysfunctional about your community, man?
He says he's watching an evangelist harass and provoke a non-Christian who was just trying to mind his own business. Avery, Sheikh Uthman was just trying to mind his own business, and you showed up.
I'm sorry, okay? I just couldn't help but accept the challenge. I'm sorry.
God Logic apologizes to all Muslims for accepting debate challenge.
But here's the good part. However, Sheikh Uthman and his schizopathic Abu Kutab fan base are responsible for this freak show too. When you spend your time childishly taunting people, we're calling you out. You're running. What exactly did you think you were inviting? Tea and biscuits? It's like the second paragraph seems to contradict the first paragraph, because he admits we were the ones being called out. You specifically too. Right. So like, what is going on? If you actually want to challenge someone to debate, then frickin' get it done. Stop the playground nonsense. Hakikachu and Jake, that both of whom you know, despite hating each other deservedly. I'm curious, whose side is he? Whose side is he on this? Is he on his own side? Is he on Jake's side? Daniel's? I don't know. Who deserves it? I don't know. can still sit down and slug it out in a verbal joust, because that's what grown men do when they're serious. And they've both already done moderated debates with the exact same Christian cohort you keep pretending is scared of you. So spare us the BS. He's exactly right. He's exactly right.
And it never says, what are you guys talking about? He was doing all this. What are you talking about? He's doing all this stuff from the Hadith centuries later. He split the moon. He's shooting water out of his fingers. He's doing all this stuff. What do you mean? It never says that. It's just, here's why he can't perform miracles. Here's why he has no miracles. Over and over and over again. So there's that, right? That would be one. I would just quote the Quran to them, verse after verse after verse after verse, showing that according to the Quran itself, our earliest source on Muhammad, he could not perform miracles. He just couldn't do it. The other response would be, there's nothing in that passage about doing anything, about Muhammad doing anything. It just, in fact, it's a common, you can go to the commentaries, it's a common Muslim interpretation that this is just talking about a sign of the end times. It says the moon is split asunder. It talks about it's called the prophetic present tense. This is what you're going to see as the end times are approaching, and so on. So it's nothing about Muhammad. It doesn't say Muhammad did anything. It doesn't say Muhammad walked up a hill and he said, "Hey everyone, look at the moon, it's splitting. Look, I'm splitting the moon." It just says the moon is split asunder. What does that have to do with Muhammad? It's not in the Quran. So you got the Quran. It says Muhammad couldn't perform miracles and offers explanations for why Muhammad was not sent with any miracles. And then the passage that they point to says nothing about Muhammad performing a miracle, nothing to do with Muhammad. And then it's later Muslim sources, because keep in mind, the people during Muhammad's time, they're asking him why he couldn't perform any miracles. And Allah responds, it's because, again, people in the past didn't believe them, or because he's just a warner, or this and that. But as Muslims are going out, they're running into Jews and Christians everywhere they go. And you're saying, oh, you expect us to believe in your prophet? What miracles did he perform? Because we know about Moses, we know about Jesus. What miracles did this guy perform? All of a sudden, they end up coming out with all these miracle stories. And so, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do here? You want us to believe the later sources that contradict the Quran, or you want us to believe the Quran, guys? No miracles in the Quran.
I was reading replies to Junior, but yeah.